How's it going, guys? Sean Clancy here, and today I'm going to be showing you some perfect preparation drills for multi-directional sports or running with the Microband-X. Okay, so we're here on a football field. I myself have experience in using these bands right throughout my playing career, and I'm going to show you now some of the top things I used to do that really helped me prevent injury and soreness after the game. Okay, so I always found that if I used the bands before the game, I was perfect afterwards. If not, I could be in real pain for over 48 hours after competition. So this is the perfect trusted methods that I'm going to use. Okay, so when you open up the bag of the PTP Microband-X, you'll notice you've got 3 different colors. They're going to represent light in the yellow, medium in green, and heavy with the orange. So again, depending on your age or experience level, we're going to start off with the light band, potentially all that you need anyways, just to get this moving. So we're going to be focusing predominantly on hip flexors, adductors, glutes, all of those connective muscles that are going to help you accelerate, decelerate, change direction, and all very important for, as I say, multi-directional sports, field sports, perfect. Football, rugby. So this is where we're going to start. Okay, so I'm going to take the light band. I'm just going to step into it with both feet. So the band is just over the laces, and I'm going to start with a very simple hip flexor. Okay, hip flexor exercise. It's going to be a march in place. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring up the knee as high as we can. So as we lift the knee, we're trying our best to bring the knee above the waistline of your shorts. Okay, so we're going to try and get it nice and high, and you're going to feel with that short pause at the top position, you're going to feel that hip flexor go to work. Okay, once you've done 5 reps, we're going to switch, and you'll notice the action with the arms. We're moving in that opposite contralateral pattern. So left knee comes up, as does the right arm. So just the way we run or the way we walk. Okay, once we've done our 5, you start to feel it after that 4th and 5th rep. We're going to do another set. Lift and touch, lift and touch. Keep your chest up, spine nice and tall, chin forward, and try to keep that balance with every rep. And we're going to do one more set. And one more coaching tip here. I like to lift the toes towards the shin rather than pointing the toes down. Number 1, that's going to keep the microband attached to the foot, but it's also going to activate all of the musculature on the front of the shin area. Okay, so again, very important. So that's number 1. You can already start to feel the change in the tissue. Now we're going to move on to the next exercise. So if you're someone that's suffering with any groin pain, DOMS after competition, then a lot of the work needs to be done in activating the glutes. Okay, so I'm going to show you some really good glute activation workouts now. If this feels too easy, feel free to move up into the next resistance level onto the green band. So we're going to start with stepping together. We're going to tap out to the side. 4, 5. Step together, we go the other side. Step and back in. Just like we're going to check, very sport specific movement, planting the foot and moving back in the opposite direction. So as we pivot or change direction, we're moving out there. So you're going to feel both glutes working. Obviously, the leg that comes out to the side is going to contract, but the stabilizer muscles will also be working isometrically. Now what you can also do is, to mix this up, you can use what we call around the clock. So think of the clock face, 12 o'clock, 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and then reverse into 6 o'clock. When we hit the 6 o'clock point, change legs. So we go out to the back, 7, 8, out to the side for 9, up for 10, 11, and 12. Okay, there we go. So again, you'll feel that straight away. You'll feel it all around the glutes. You feel them starting to activate. Now, I'm going to lower this slightly. I'm just going to bring this just above the shoe height, so we're just around the bottom of the shin. And what we're going to do now is we're going to move forwards and backwards like so. So you can just mark out like a 5-meter area, and we're gonna step forward in a diagonal way. I'm trying to stay lower this time because I'm keeping time under tension with those quads and glutes. Once we've hit that top position of the 5 meters, we can start to work in reverse. So feet always come together, and then we're working backwards. So notice I'm working in diagonal lines with the feet, and just after 2 sets there, glutes are lighting up big time. Okay, so you go forwards, we're moving in that directional and diagonal way, and then we come back in reverse. All right, we can also then, what I like to do is move it back up to the knees. So very quick transition. We're gonna drop and add some tension on the band. So notice I'm stretching the band as I drop into that squat position. Just show you from the front so you can see the knee alignment. So the toes are slightly out. Everybody has a slightly different hip structure, so your foot position might be slightly different than mine. Nevertheless, knee line is always following the second toe, okay? So that's where I'm gonna be. So I'm gonna hold into that deep squat position. Tension is on the band, and I'm gonna hold isometrically. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, okay? You can take a breather, you can stand up, you can shake the legs, because although I'm not moving around, you're gonna feel that work is very intense, okay? So we drop, and again, I'm actively trying to open out those knees, externally rotating from the hip, and I'm gonna hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We come back up, and then the last one, just to add some real extra intensity, I'm gonna finish that 5-second isometric hold, and then you're gonna follow me now into what we do next. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we start to move sideways. 5 steps, 3, 4, 5. We go up, then we go down. Hold for 5 more seconds. 4, stay with the burn. 3, 2, 1. Stay low. Imagine there's a very low ceiling, so we're gonna stay loaded in the legs. 5th rep, and we come up. Okay, you can shake that off, you can remove the band. And there you have it, guys. That is a full and complete workout to get you prepared for the game. So if you're going into football, rugby, a lot of multi-directional field sports, it's a perfect way to make sure that everything is activated, so that when you go into the game, you come away from that without too much load going into certain areas, okay? So it's trying to spread the load and intensity across the muscle group, around the core, around the hips, and you'll feel better at the end.